IKEA was pretty pain yesterday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Which one you go to?
Little Keynes, yeah. Where's the other one? Coventry?
Coventry is the next nearest one, yeah. Oh, no, it's gone. No, sorry, Birmingham now.
Yeah. No, Little Keynes.
Shame,
It was 15 minutes away from physio, so.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes, you remember you saying. Coventry used to be quite nice.
Yeah, I hate driving Little Keynes.
Oh,
With a passion. Just the roundabouts. It's just. Oh.
yeah, it's okay.
It's fine. Yeah. It got worse obviously when it's
Coming back. Yeah.
Friday afternoon, but it's still obviously not rush hour. Let's get the video shared.
Well, actually, we use some of these for the smash burgers.
It's still light in here, but you're Have you got a tan?
Have I got a tan? No, I've just had a shower, haven't I? So I'm a bit red.
Maybe you need to turn your water temperature down.
To be honest, it was my eyes that were itching. Yeah. Evening. Hello, Sandra. I do. Okay. Okay. Come say hello if you're watching. How is? Do you manage to plug that in for me?
Oh.
How are we both? Ella's suffering from physio, and I'm suffering from a long weekend. Long week, not a long weekend. Otherwise, we're all good.
Worked out, I've driven about 100 miles today.
Have you?
Yeah, apparently, according to Google.
No, kids, only, I suppose, 30?
30, a little bit.
Yeah.
To Corby.
Oh, okay, I suppose, yeah.
I don't think it was quite 100.
No.
You got burgers?
Coco's asking for smash burgers as well. You got a snotty nose.
You could have the salmon skin.
Anyway, hi Dan. How you doing, mate? I'm going to get started. Nice easy one today. That can't be mustard. What's not? That's not mustard. That camera is awful. It's butter.
It's not the
colour on
camera's
that.
fault. It's the screen.
It's awful.
Looking at my screen.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, hang on a minute. You want about that? Behind you.
It's behind you.
Wrong time of year, Emma. Wrong time of year.
Absolutely not, Dan. I'm not driving.
No chance. Anyway, we're going to do some smash burgers. I'm going to caramelise some shallots first. I've very thinly shredded the shallots, and I'm going to, in butter, just get them just starting off the cooking process. Now, the beef that I'm going to use, the mince, this is some of my Swaledale pack. So I've had it in the freezer for a number of weeks now. So this is grass-fed, native breed, and dry aged. minced beef. Now, it doesn't give a fat percentage. It may be on the website. I haven't looked, I'll be honest. It does, I mean, it's certainly, you can see that it's got a good level of layer of fat in there. It's probably going to be at least 15%, maybe as high as 20. Yeah, there's no details on. So I'm not going to do anything major with the meat. It's just a little bit of seasoning because we want to be able to just taste the meat. Heather's just looking on their website.
Swaledale online butcher's meat contains 25% outer fat. The importance of this being that to use internal fat, we see it melt away rather than retain in the texture of the meat.
Wow.
So I can't tell whether that means the actual mince is 12.25 or because it's outer fat. So
Okay, let's have a look. So I say all I'm going to do is season this, and then we're going to make it into burgers.
Ingredients: grass-fed, heritage-breed beef, slow grown to maturity on the lush green pastures of the Yorkshire Dales, dry aged on the bone for over 28 days.
Wow.
How to bulk out ingredients? Listen, you have
Well, it's just
one
beef.
ingredient.
Yeah, one ingredient, beef. I've still got loads of stuff from Swaledale in the freezer. I've still got lamb steaks. I've still got the ox heart. I think there's some other steaks in there. So I had the onglet steaks last week. What did you have last week? You had one of the steaks, didn't you? Oh, the flat iron.
Yeah.
Flat
Which
iron
was
steaks.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Even how I cook steak, you could tell the difference.
Right, okay. So literally I'm just gonna, beef liver was great, lamb's liver was fab. So I'm looking forward to the lamb. And then it's just not the right weather for ox heart at the moment. So just a bit of salt and pepper and give it a good, okay, so it is very firm. I'm just going to break this into four burgers, and then I'm going to basically put 4 dollops in here, press them down into the shallots, and just let them cook by themselves while they're cooking. Because obviously this is a really easy live. While they're cooking, I'm going to make a burger sauce. I'm going to keep it on a fairly low, medium heat. Okay, that's good. Shallots are doing nicely. What?
I should say you have 2 kids out of secondary education now.
Yeah. Louis has finished his A-levels. In typical Louis fashion. And I went, how was it? Yeah, chemistry was alright. That just didn't phase him at all, did it?
The fact that he finished D1 with 20 minutes to spare tells me.
I don't even know what D1 is.
D1 is the last further maths exam.
Right.
And it is notorious for being, the questions aren't, the content isn't hard, they just take so long. It's all algorithms.
Okay.
So you get an hour and a half, and usually you're writing up until the last minute. He finished at 20 minutes to spare.
Wow.
So
270, so 135. Yeah. 135 each, so 135 grams. It's probably going to end up probably close to 30. What are they? 20 grams of protein per? You on their website?
they don't have.
They don't have nutritionals. It'll be about.
Shall I look at what standard?
Yeah, standard 25% beef might be. Right, so you can see I've got 4 little piles of shallots. I'm just going to get the the four.
Okay, well, 20, because we're doing 25.
Yeah,
20 is 18.4 grams.
18. So
So 125 grams would be 23 grams of protein.
how much?
23 grams.
23. 23 grams of protein each. Okay. Where did the metal one go?
The metal.
Yeah, there is.
What you've got in ages.
No, but it's ideal for this.
Yeah.
So, just be aware, if you're going to press the burgers, then you're going to be pushing heat upwards. So just be careful about steam coming up and around your fingers.
That is very smart.
But it could stick. So I'm not, you can sort of see now, I've pushed it out. Yeah, you can just about see. Obviously, we're not going to get perfectly round burgers by doing this, but that's not the point. Beautiful.
It's a decent size for 125 grams.
Yeah. Just being gentle with them, Karen. Sorry, Karen? I thought I said Karen then. It's Dan. Dan. Just being gentle with them. I've left them 1.5 centimetres maybe thick. Something like that. You'll be able to see when I turn them over. I will eventually turn them over. I'm just going to let them carry on cooking like that for a few minutes. Right. Now, going to make a bit of a sauce to go with it. It's like a burger relish. Little bowl like that will do. How big is your meat? So I was having a look at a few recipes for burger relish, and if I was going to make it just for me, I would actually put very finely diced gherkins in the sauce. Ella's not a fan of gherkins, so I'm going to use some very finely diced shallot. So I'm only going to use sort of half a shallot in this. And I really am going to try and keep it as fine as possible. Okay, what I'll do is I'll make the sauce with shallot, and then I'll just add a little bit of gherkin into half of it. Okay.
So what do you expect?
So it's actually 26 grams, 25 grams. It's about half a shallot in there. Perfect. Right, recipes. The usual burger relish recipes use mayo as their starting ingredient. We don't tend to buy mayo, and I can't bother to make it. So we've for the last last few years, we've just used an alternative. So I'm going to use creme fraiche. I've basically chosen sort of like the thickest dairy to make the sauce with, because we are going to be adding a little bit of liquid to it. I want about 150 grams of this. Bear in mind, this is a Wing It Friday now, yeah? Because I've never made this. It's just a recipe that I'm sort of adapting. 150 is actually quite a lot, but obviously it's not just for the 4 burgers. A little bit of mustard. We're using the American mustard. What? What's wrong with that?
It's a perfectly normal size.
It's a perfectly normal sized jar of mustard. A nice. I'm going to go 10 grams.
You need a soup spoon to get the
Yeah, it's quite low. I mean, it's sort of. Yeah.
How much was that?
Sorry, what?
How much was that?
10 grams. A little bit of Fling It In Friday. Thanks, Helen. Fling It In Friday. Some smoked paprika. That was only 2 grams. That's not enough for me and Ella. That didn't register.
Keep going.
There you go. It's saying 3, but I've got a feeling that might have been about closer to 5. A little bit of garlic powder or garlic granules. Again, probably about the same actually, 2 or 3 grams. There we go. A little bit of salt. Again, a couple of grams. And the liquid, I'm going to use the vinegar from the pickles. Now this is, I went looking today and there are literally 0 gherkins that don't contain sugar. Just a little bit. This is the least amount of sugar for where it is on the label. I was about to say these are supposed to be hot. They're not wrong. I'm only going to add, I will get a spoon for this. Wow.
What would I write as the ingredient here?
You could use white wine vinegar. So, you know, it's a vinegar. This will have a bit of the pickle flavour to it. So, I mean, dill pickle vinegar, but obviously it's got a little bit of sugar in it. So, if you want to keep it really clean, then go with a white wine vinegar. Just 10 mils. It's just going to loosen it up. It's just going to loosen the. There you go. We'll see how that works. See how this works. I might need to adjust it a little bit. Again, probably for me, I would probably go a little bit more vinegar. I'm just trying to be aware that Ella's going to want to try this. So it's loosened it up nicely. So it's still reasonably thick.
Great colour.
Yeah, it's a great colour. It's a proper burger relish colour actually as well, isn't it? So let's have a little taste. Right, you can see I haven't touched them, but they're almost ready to go actually. Ready to sort of fling them over. In comparison to other Friday night lives, this is going to be a really quick one because nearly done. I think it needs a bit more sharpness, and I think it also needs a little bit more salt. So sharpness from the vinegar.
It definitely needs more salt.
Yeah.
I think you could add
It hasn't got enough tang to it yet.
You could add a tiny bit more vinegar. I wouldn't have much anyway, to be fair.
No, okay. Beautiful. Onions completely caramelized. The meat is almost fully cooked. I've just flipped them over just to seal that side. Yeah, there's quite a lot of fat come out of them. But, right, so I'm going to add another 10 mils. It just needs a little bit more sharpness to it, and a bit more salt.
You're doing slow to go in this.
I've got salad.
Oh, you got salad.
I've got leaves. Oh, I know what's missing. Haven't any white pepper, have we? I'm going to use black pepper, but white pepper would be better.
A good sprinkle, should I write?
A good sprinkle of salt and pepper. I mean, salt and pepper to taste, really. Okay. Right, that's better. That is much better. All it's missing is the pickle, the crunch from the pickle. It's got the crunch from the shallot in there. Yeah, that's nice and creamy, nice flavour. I wouldn't be able to tell you whether it's similar to a Big Mac sauce because I haven't had a Big Mac for many years. I don't know what it tastes like anymore. All right, so our burgers are at just short of 60 degrees. Just want to make sure it's cooked enough for Ella. Do you want any? Oh, that one's over. Do you want any cheese or anything? Or is enough fat dairy?
Probably do a bit of cheese.
Okay.
That one's not very strong.
Yeah, do you want some?
Yeah, I was going to say I want a stronger cheese.
You want a stronger cheese than that?
Yeah, like the normal cheddar.
Normal cheddar.
You want one of your fancy cheeses?
Yeah, that's a. No, I don't want to do that to it. I want to get to taste the burger. Hi, Christine. Tell you what, I'll leave that on low and we'll cover it just for a minute. Have you just written that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was fairly simple.
Yeah, true.
There's one instruction.
Throw it all in a bowl.
Yeah. What is the recipe?
All right.
So it's just facing the wrong way, but the head's
Yes,
still full of the cheese.
Yeah, they're both watching me because they know cheese is out. All right, just going to let the cheese start to wilt over. Let's chop up a little bit of pickle. I've also got actually some pickled chilies that I found, and these are clean. Oh, actually, no, just in. I thought they were. Got sugar in them. I've got some sauerkraut as well, which I know is definitely clean. So I didn't check those. I thought they were clean, those ones.
I just do not understand the appeal of them.
They're definitely spicy, I'll tell you that. They're really good. Really good. I'll tell you what, let's do it. Let's do it now. Right. Now, I wasn't going to do anything other than a bit of salad with these. I don't know if you probably don't want anything else, do you? To go with it? Right, cheese is just starting to drift over. Steady on the greenery. I know, Sue, but otherwise it's just stick to burgers on a plate, isn't it? I might have a little bit of the beef juice and the butter.
What you don't know is this is a movie set and all the leaves are prosthetic and they're just
they're wax.
They just get reused.
Yeah, we just wash them down and start again. It's a fake bag.
The dogs are actually just people walking around.
Oh. That's all, man. Load up the gherkins. There we go. I didn't even get to drink any of my tea. Smash burgers. We will let you know what they're like because this is all of, say, the Swaledale. That's yours. The Swaledale beef. I'm going to have a little bit of the juices. Oh wow. Maybe a lot of the juices. That looks even better now, doesn't it? So it's got all of the. You're going to take a picture of that one. I'll just move that a little bit. There you go. That looks beautiful. Well, I've deserved this week. I'm going to sit and enjoy this. And then the fun Friday family shop. I know, the things I get to do on a Friday night now. Right, there you go. Dinner served. Less than 30 minutes. Have a great weekend. We haven't thought about next week yet, have we? No, we haven't thought about anything for next week.
Sue and Tracy are live Sunday afternoon.
There's no batch cook, is it? Or is there batch cook?
There is batch.
There is batch cook.
They're live making no bake cheesecake. Well,
No
actually,
bake cheesecake.
I think it's Sue. Sue is making no bake cheesecake.
Right. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Emma. I'll see you Sunday morning for PT. If you fancy coming along for a double session. Thanks, Sandra. You too. I'll see you soon.